127 riders took to the start line in the 2011 Tour of Oman and included the world champion Tor Hushoff, the time trial world champion Fabian Cancellara. But on the first stage to El Sib, despite the breakaway attempts, it came down to a sprint finish amongst the fast men, with Theo Bos getting the nod just ahead of Mark Cavendish, and the time bonuses for Bos moved him into the red jersey as the leader of the race. The second stage to Al Wadiya included a significant mountain climb that took the field to almost 400 metres above sea level. It was a stage that cost Theo Bos his lead in the general classification, as he conceded more than 10 minutes to the winners of the stage. 72 riders stayed at the front end of the race in the peloton in contention for stage honours, and when they lined up, it was the sprinters once again, with Matthew Goss going into battle against Daniele Benati. Goss getting the win, getting the time bonuses, and getting the red jersey. HTC High Road continuing a solid season for 2011. Stage 3 starting and finishing in Sur, 208 kilometres, the longest stage of the race. Right from the gun it was aggressive, and a group of 5 formed at the front. Marcus Burkhardt was amongst them, so too was young Marco Kump. Just 21 years of age, he collected himself some time bonuses and was the most aggressive on the stage. But once again, it was the teams of the sprinters that controlled affairs. HTC and Rabobank going into battle, and it was Bos that made it stage win number 2. Another second place finish for Benati, the third place for Goss, enough to stay in the lead. But then it was on to stage 4, to the top of the Green Mountain. It wasn't a day for the sprinters, it was a day for the climbers. And the man that had set himself for the stage, Robert Geesink, the 24-year-old Dutchman, riding in the memory of his father who passed away at the end of the previous season. Geesink winning the stage, pointing to the skies, collecting the red jersey. Heading into the penultimate stage of the time trial, it was Geesink that had a 44-second lead over Edvald Bosenhagen. Bosenhagen was second 1 year ago. He was looking to go a spot better, but Geesink, he had other ideas. He won the stage, secured his lead in the general classification, and went into the final stage with a 1 minute and 13-second advantage. The last stage took them into Muscat, and it was the sprinters who stole the show again. And it was Mark Cavendish who opened up his account for 2011. The general classification was Geesink, second place was Bosenhagen, Visconti third.